Hi, my friend. I want to share a beautiful and pleasant experience that I had with the construction work just minutes ago. Um, Construction sites generally are full of tough and rough people. Not all are pleasant. Uh, they tell you up straight what they think if they don't like you or something. It's nothing like politics in the corporate offices. Maybe I like it that way if they could tune it down a bit. So I was talking to this guy who was supposed to help me with cutting a hole into a wall, and he told me that not a long time ago he went under a building and he found a homeless guy, and the security could not take him out because they were too big, and he squeezed through the small hole and pulled and dragged this homeless guy out. So it might sound like a harsh measure to pull someone who is looking for shelter under a construction building, but when I went on the same area to install my equipment, I saw a syringe, like a drug user syringe, like those thin, small diameter diabetes syringe. But of course, since he told me the story about the homeless guy, I made the connection and I make an assumption that he was doing drugs just in, you know, and. So I appreciated his courage for doing, things that most people are afraid, and also he said that he is one of those doing all sort of things and repairs and stuff on that construction site. And he told me how he learned stuff and skills from his dad, who was rewarding him for doing stuff like instead of getting free money, he would be requested to do certain chores that score him points, and the points means this much money. And he does very similar stuff with his kids because he realized after a while that working to earn your money, it actually makes you grow. And he shared me about his mom, about his other type of experiences with the kids, and I thought, wow, this is my kind of guy. He's my type of hero. I mean, I'm trying to do the same thing, but I have a different type of surroundings, reality, lifestyle. I don't know. I mean, in my case, the configuration is a bit different, and my kids are different a little bit. So I can't apply rules that I like, or lifestyles or ways of thinking that I like into my life. Like I can like, let's say, some sort of sports, but doesn't mean those sports are for me. And so after I listened to his like a fast-paced talk, he was like full of energy, and I tried to pay attention and see what type of guy he is and how old he might be. So I studied, now is my my study subject. I'm looking at this guy and I listen, and I'm all open, all ears, to understand how he thinks. And I saw he has some white hair into his beard, and like a trimmed beard, but it's like I could see he's maybe 45, 50 years old guy, in a good condition, good looking guy, well maintained, not big, fat, just like a good fit, right? Like a perfect candidate for a single woman looking to have some new guy. A really good looking guy. And so I listened, and after a while I said, you know what? I listen to you, and I love what you say. I love how you think. But what I can say that I feel that you've been through some sort of a, because your dad did not give you the emotional love. He gave you different type of love and care to help you grow, but you did not get that type of love. I think you've been through some sort of a personal development courses or some sort of a training or some sort of a stuff a couple of years ago. She said, I've been to psychiatrists and stuff. So I said, okay, let me give you a hug. So let me check for traffic. We hugged, and I told him, I know, I feel it. And yeah, he was pleased by the conversation as well. And yeah, we continued to talk and walk to the car. And he mentioned about his wife, what she does, and how she teaches other kids and speak different language. Really was a really pleasant experience for me. It was like, wow, as someone who's been through all sort of tough childhood. At that time, probably the kid did not realize that it's for own benefit, did not realize the parent emotions and needs and reasons why the parents are asking the kids to do this and that. So I'm recording this since the Pope is in Canada today. The Pope from Vatican visiting Canada to apologize to the First Nations for the abuse being done by the Catholic Church, priests and workers under the Catholic Church umbrella, while they were forcing kids to learn in the residential schools. So it was a bit of an emotional moment in the morning, as I did not go through a residential school, but I've been bullied in school by the teachers, by some teachers, yes. And I did not receive that type of tenderness and that type of emotional love, I would say. So I knew this old people, survivors of these residential schools. I felt the emotions and the depression they get through, why they are abusing substance, like mostly getting drunk all the times because of trying to deal with the suffering, the emotional suffering. They don't understand where it comes from and why their lives are so messed up. So this guy's life doesn't seem to be messed up, but he admitted that he had to deal with psychiatrists. So I'm not sure if the psychiatrist helped him with emotional needs and past trauma. I don't know. But you see, some kids these days, if they receive chores or any type of comments that they don't like, they try to fight back, and they try to find the weak link in the family or in the society, like who is on my side. They take advantage of that. I was even told by some nasty kid in my neighborhood, like 15, 16 years ago, when I was trying to hold on some kids' soccer ball that ended up into my living room. So I was told that this is my property, you don't have rights and stuff like that. So they use all sort of excuses, expressions, and means to intimidate the adults, including the parents, because that's the way they learn. They learn to take advantage of everything, and it's a life skill people abuse. And yeah, so this guy probably he didn't have it easy, especially when he grew up in the 70s and 80s. Probably he didn't have it easy. But he didn't complain about his dad kicking him or being rough or giving him chores or something. So at this time on his life, he is wise enough to appreciate and to understand that, whatever his dad did, however he treated him, was for his own benefit and growth. But the thing is, at the time, there was not much research and data and information how certain type of parent behavior might affect the child development. Now we know more. When I was a kid, like I said, the teachers were doing their thing. They thought like beating the kid, punishing the kid, like a body punishment, is the way to get the kid to do the homework. And we had some people from above, from the school district, showing up and asking questions. We're looking for witnesses. Oh yeah, you beaten up this kid, you did that, you're not supposed, you're not allowed. But the kids were too afraid, too scared to report such a bad teacher. And we were keeping quiet, and next time we were getting beaten again, especially in our palms. Really nasty. I was being called names and bullied, verbally bullied and hit in my head and stuff like that. So for me it was not good. It causes me different episodes, and it's a trauma that carries on. But I'm saying about this guy, seems that he became a better guy compared to others just because of his parent, his dad, asking him to dismantle stuff, study stuff, earn his money, and all that type of treatment he got, that now these days is considered kind of too harsh on the kid. So again, I gave him that hug, and it was good. It felt good. See you later. Yeah. Be a loving parent to your kid if you have kids. Like, give them hugs and kisses.